Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back.
He's going for it all. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will have its first possession of the game. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. And that pass intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off play action on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Out of the end zone. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Tripped up for the tackle.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone read. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Shotgun snap on third down. Working that left side now.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Gets open down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after that completion. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Throws toward the end zone. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the...
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. He wants to throw it again. Skips away from pressure. He's got his man. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Hawaii. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. To the air, it's Lynn. Throws for the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And the Red Raiders get enough for the first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time, the
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense in a split backfield. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Let's go!
Give to the running back. Snowed under by the defense.
really nice play call there on second and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a third and manageable situation.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the inside give. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And nice job by this offense. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. The whole playbook's open. Great job by the QB seeing it immediately. Getting the football out of his hands, hitting his receiver, getting 6 points.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the 2nd half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
It's complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Working the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Lynn. He makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in on the right. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him right on the edge of the red zone. A pickup of 5 to the 20.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They take the lead with the 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Navy is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around Annapolis for a long time. They're up by 17 over Louisiana Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lynn. Forced out of the pocket. At the 35, he's open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold up.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. He's looking to throw. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They line up, and it is a long way to sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the short completion brings up second down. They're going to throw it again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Scanning the field, it's Lynn. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, just keeps firing. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
And they tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Movement here from the tight end. They go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Lynn. Trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He's got great speed, and the returner goes down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They'll run it from the gun. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
He's looking for a man on second down. Makes his connection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Lynn. Fakes his man out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Neutrals on defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Three yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Dumps it to the back. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Cowboys are on the move. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they take it in for 6 more points. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Wide out in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Game is tied. Just a few minutes to play, and we'll see if this defense can stop a scoring drive. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll go to the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second and long here, but objective number one, keep that clock moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.